Sam was excited and nervous as he woke up on his first day of school. He had imagined this day for weeks, planning how he would make new friends, impress his teacher, and explore every corner of his new school, Westside Elementary. But things didn't go as planned, not at all. The morning started with a rush. In his excitement, Sam spilled his bowl of cereal all over his clothes. "Oh no!" he exclaimed. His mom quickly helped him change into a fresh shirt, and off they went, barely catching the bus. As Sam climbed aboard, he tripped over his own untied shoelace and landed right in the lap of another student. His face flushed bright red. The student, a girl named Lucy with a bright smile and curly hair, laughed and said, "Hey there, are you trying to make friends the hard way?" She helped him up, and Sam laughed too, feeling a little less embarrassed. "Sorry, I guess I am," he replied. Lucy scooted over to make space for him, and they spent the bus ride talking about their favorite cartoons. When they arrived at school, Sam's heart started racing again. As he walked into his new classroom, he saw his teacher, Mrs. Thompson, a kind-looking woman with glasses perched on her nose. "Welcome, Sam," she said warmly. Sam smiled back, feeling his confidence rise again. But as soon as art class began, disaster struck. Sam was so focused on making the best painting of a dinosaur ever that he didn't realize his water cup was teetering on the edge of the table. With one swift brush stroke, he knocked it over, sending paint water cascading down onto his classmate Kevin's drawing. Kevin, a tall boy with freckles, looked stunned for a moment. Sam panicked, thinking he had just lost his chance at making another friend. "I'm so sorry, Kevin. I didn't mean to ruin your drawing," he stammered. To his surprise, Kevin just shrugged and grinned. "No big deal, Sam. Let's make a new one together." The two boys ended up creating a giant dinosaur painting, combining their ideas into one big masterpiece. They laughed and chatted, forgetting all about the spilled water. Mrs. Thompson smiled from her desk, pleased to see the boys working together so well. During lunchtime, Sam realized he had forgotten his lunchbox in the rush that morning. His stomach rumbled loudly and he felt like crying. "What a terrible day," he thought. But before the tears could come, a boy named Daniel, who had been sitting nearby, tapped him on the shoulder. "Hey, I've got an extra sandwich. Want to share?" Sam's eyes widened in surprise. "Really? That's so nice of you," he said. As they shared the sandwich, Sam learned that Daniel was new to the school too. They bonded over their shared nervousness and quickly became friends. Just when Sam thought things were getting better, he slipped on a pencil in the hallway and fell flat on his back. Some older kids laughed and Sam's eyes filled with tears. But before he could feel too embarrassed, a soft voice said, "Are you okay?" He looked up to see a girl named Mia holding out her hand to help him up. "I'm fine," he muttered, trying to brush off the incident. Mia smiled and said, "Hey, it happens to everyone. I once slipped on a banana peel." Mia's humor and kindness made Sam laugh, and they walked together to their next class. Mia showed him where to go and introduced him to even more classmates. As the day continued, little mishaps kept happening. Sam got lost on the way to the library. He accidentally knocked over a stack of books, and he even walked into the wrong bathroom at one point. But every time something went wrong, someone was there to help him out. When the final bell rang, Sam sat on the steps outside the school, waiting for the bus. He was exhausted, but happy. Today had been a whirlwind of emotions, but it hadn't been as bad as he feared. In fact, it had turned out kind of great.